In week 1 I learned a valuable lesson when I chose the Paris Prime. It isn't about picking the Incarnon Genesis because the regular weapon is strong, but because it has evolution that match your playstyle and are enjoyable. Thus far, each Incarnon Genesis has brought a ton of utility and damage to their respective weapons. Yesterday I was farming the Torid in anticipation of its potential for good evolutions tomorrow. I'm not saying I will select its Incarnon Genesis, but after tossing a few toxin nuggets into my Vauban Vortex in ESO, I thought, wait a minute, if this weapon has good evolutions, it could be fun. Could this weapon be a contender for one of the top tier AoE weapons? If there is even a slight possibility, I would seriously consider picking it, especially with the double resource weekend coming up. I could throw my Ogris in the trash can and use my new favorite nugget thrower to eradicate the content. If you haven't tried the Torid yet or didn't know it existed, check out this level cap demonstration of its potential. The Torid is the infested variant of the Ogris. It fires grenades that disperse clouds on impact, dealing damage over time for 10 seconds over a 3-meter radius. Grenades stick to allies, enemies and surfaces. The initial hit and explosion apply status effects separately. The explosion doesn't need a direct line of sight to deal damage and will penetrate walls. Furthermore, the explosion doesn't cause self-staggering and it can benefit from Prime Firestorm. These are all excellent reasons why this weapon has the potential to become an insane AoE weapon after its Incarnon Genesis. However, there isn't much to say about it now, as it will likely be an entirely different weapon tomorrow. This is the Riven I use for the run, status chance, damage to corpus, damage and an armless negative. I decided to take it easy in the Ganymede mission on Jupiter since toxin damage deals plus 50% damage to flesh enemies. As we encountered Corpus, I modded Prime Bane on Corpus. I then added as much multi-shot as possible to get a maximum of toxin procs, modding Galvanized Chamber and Vigilante Armaments. To increase my toxin damage further, I modded Infected Clip, which added more than Serration since I already had damage on my Riven. We primed the enemies with the Epitaph, so I modded Galvanized Aptitude for its Condition Overload effect and its extra status chance for even more toxin procs. Finally, I empowered the weapon's critical damage by modding Vital Sense, Critical Delay and Vigilante Supplies. All 5 Incarnon weapons have the potential to be great tomorrow, so choose one that suits your playstyle.